want to give a special thanks to Mattel for sending this doll to us as a gift for free. What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. Today is all about fashion because we're checking out Cruella. Honestly though, her color palette is a vibe. Black, white, and red is classic. From the Darkness Descends series, here is Cruella DeVil. This is a Mattel Creations Disney collector doll that launched May 6th. From the Disney animated film, 101 Dalmatians. The box is black with silver foiling. I'm shining a red light on it, and wow! It says Disney Collector at the top and Cruella DeVil at the bottom. On the bottom of the box, it says, "This product is intended for adult collectors." I saw online that it had a suggested retail price of $100. I like the presentation of the doll in the box. The red and black background bringing all the attention to the doll. Let's take her out of the box. Let's grab some poster board and cut out a few rectangles. I cut a few thinner lines to add more detail. Glue strips of poster board over the cutouts. Curl a few to make an S shape. Glue them in the open spaces. Use leftover poster board to make more little tiny details that we can glue on for a little something extra. Fold over the bottom so it can stand. Add red poster board behind it to create a backdrop for the doll, who is incredibly photogenic. Loving the expression, the eyes, the eyebrows, the lips. I do believe it is the same as the one that comes in the 3-doll pack by Mattel, but this one has rooted eyelashes, and the green eyeshadow has a shimmer. This doll comes with earrings that are removable, a metallic silver necklace, her signature black and white hair. It's styled and has product. She comes dressed in a long fur coat with black faux fur on one side and white on the other. Then if we lift this up, we can see that there is a collar with a red satin fabric on the other side. The bottom of the coat has these little lobes, and it's lined on the inside with more of that red satin. Let's remove the coat to reveal a black and white dress with a split in the front. The bottom is lined with red fabric, wearing sock heels that go up to the knee. This two-tone look goes all the way to the top. The color switches from white to black to white, then back to white to black. There is a pattern that kind of looks like fence railing. It's a contrasting color on one side and a highlight on the other. The dress is form-fitting with a little extra hanging out on one hip, then it flares at the knee. She comes with red fabric gloves that go past the elbow. They are removable, and I'm seeing some articulation. This doll has movement at the head, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hip, but no knee articulation. Personally, I would have loved to have seen knee articulation to give us more options for posing. This doll comes with a certificate of authenticity and a doll stand. Oh, and what's this? It looks like plastic to protect the doll's body, I'm assuming from possible staining. The dress looks like a faux leather, which has me thinking, with more clothes, we need more closet space. Let's use foam board to make our wall boxes. Let's cut a 12 by 13. I cut two 3-inch pieces for the sides. If you would like to add wallpaper to the closet, this would be the time to do it. I'm gonna keep mine neutral, so I'm gonna leave it white. I make a line every 4 inches going across, then lightly sketch the layout of the closet. I even make a mark where I would like for my wooden dowels to go. For me, that's a 1/2 inch under the shelf above it. I make a mark on my wooden dowel so that we can cut it to fit within that space. Measure, mark, and cut pieces of foam board to do the same. Once the cutting is done, it's time to assemble. I want to make 2 walls, so I did all of my cutting at one time, hoping that they come out pretty much the exact same. I removed all of the pieces, but try to keep everything in order. And I'm going to start gluing from one side to the other, starting with my side wall right on the edge. I'm using hot glue and doing my best to stay inside the lines. I take the piece for the bottom of our closet and we're going to glue it on a 1/2 inch from the edge on the first shelf. If your measurements were off, this is when you start to find out. Mine are off just a little. Hopefully it won't be that noticeable when it's all glued together. So let's glue in that bottom shelf, then add the next shelf and the next one. We can add the wooden dowels, then add the very top, close off the side with another board, add the next row of shelves and the wooden dowel, followed by another board on the side, add the remaining shelves and wooden dowels, followed by the last side, to make a quick closet to hang our doll clothes. Now we just have to repeat to make 2 that we can place next to each other to make a large closet, giving a doll who loves fashion plenty of shelf space. Right now, I have the walls arranged in an L shape, but if we need a wider scene, we can just move them to be one long wall. We can position them to face each other and add a back wall in a color or leave it white to give us a large walk-in closet that's easy to store. And now we can take our time filling it with our favorite doll fashion. We can use paper clips to make hangers. Making doll closets and storage spaces is one of my favorite things to do. We've made quite a few over the years, and I always jump at an opportunity to make another one. There we go. And now we can add items that we've made or our favorite pieces to display in the closet. These little mini closets could totally be used to organize your doll clothes collection. If the binder method isn't really your jam, we can create these little closet wall boxes, separate our clothes by color or season, then fill them up and store them on a shelf when not in use. And we can use them as a backdrop for a little doll photography. With shoes on, this doll stands a little under 12 inches tall. The dress is removable. This doll is pretty thin, but I was able to dress her in our easy dress made out of stockings. We're getting a little sparkle, and it looks good with that fur coat too. I like the face sculpt of this doll. I like how she looks like the character. So I'll probably pick up the Playline one that comes in that 3-doll pack for a little customizing later, because I do love a deal. Thank you for joining us while we took a look at Cruella DeVil and made a few backdrops, some with storage. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at My Froggy Stuff, the Frog Vlog, and Bella of My Froggy Stuff. And we will see you next time. Bye!